Do you understand that process? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have 11 hit points now.
Right.
And you've got 3 structure left. So you can take a few hits, but you are closer than the others to actually being destroyed.
Right. And do you want to tell him what system trauma is?
Yes, the cleansing blow, it impairs you. Being impaired means you get +1 difficulty on all attacks, saves, and checks, and you are slowed. But you were impaired already.
No,
and it
no, he
doesn't
rolled
affect-
system trauma, not glancing blow.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, 2 to 4 is system trauma, 5 to 6 is glancing blow. He rolled a 4.
Okay, then I did it. Then I did it wrong. Oh yeah, right. It's system trauma. Cobra, please roll a d6. So 4. A system is
No,
destroyed.
that was his previous roll. He just rolled a 2.
Oh, 2. Then all weapons on one mount are destroyed. You should choose which.
You have 3 separate weapons on 3 separate mounts, so you should be free
Yeah.
to choose whatever you want.
I choose the shotgun mount.
All right, shotgun broken.
So, and now it's player's turn.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and go first then.
You sure you don't want to let Cobra retreat a little bit?
Well,
He's getting his ass handed to him out there.
Well, I could give him bonuses to what he wants to do, but we ultimately still need to clear stuff out. I was thinking I could throw up a turret, and if you guys do damage, you will do more damage, and then maybe also throw additional cover out. But if someone does want to go first, they can go ahead and have it.
Well, are we trying to get anything from the ship or just get me out of here?
Well, I don't want to act first. I was just throwing out there that Cobra, who just suffered structure damage, might want to go first. That's all. If he doesn't want to go first, then I'm not saying anything.
While you are still arguing, I rolled a recovery for the ACE's evasive maneuver system. I rolled low, he can't use it this round.
Alright.
So, who of you wants to go first? If you continue arguing, I go first.
Zero's going first.
Okay.
Alright.
I will go ahead and start by moving 4 over here. I will go ahead and use a single action to drop a turret. I'm going to go ahead and draw it somewhere within systems range, and I'm going to choose like this bush over here, I think. So I'm going to just like make this square, and that is a turret. That is one action. The next action, I'm going to go ahead and make a tech attack against the Ronin here. I'm going to be doing an invade. So let's go ahead and roll it. As a 13, that should probably hit it.
Yeah, but the way I figure, soft cover also counts against tech attacks, doesn't it?
Does it? I don't know.
Okay, I counted
From
it
as
against...
far as I've understood so far, a sensor attack can happen to anything in sensor range, and it doesn't seem to care about line of sight.
Okay, then you hit.
But
What do
maybe
you
I'm
do?
wrong.
Yeah, then we'll clarify it afterward. You hit. What do you do?
Let's see. Let's go down the list. It's going to take 4 heat because I'm invading it and I am a hacker. It is also going to be impaired, slowed, and I'm going to push it 3 spaces into the middle of the lake.
So it's a
So, like, on the lily pads here.
where do you want it?
Right here.
1, 2.
Yep. All right, and that is a full set of actions, and I am also going to go ahead and yell an order at Helios and go, don't let them get any closer, Helios. You now have +1 accuracy to whatever you want.
Got it.
You have 1 leadership dice which you can use as +1 accuracy for
Yep,
1 action.
that's correct.
So it's yeah,
So that's
just to clarify, then
2 out of 3 leadership left.
and
That's the end of turn.
I think the artillery will do its stuff again, and yes, it will target Cobra. And I have to check. Yes, it got plenty more drones where the others came from. So how about you have more drones?
Oh, what was that?
Uh,
Oh, another drone.
yes, but I didn't want to move the old one. I wanted to add a. So now I copy and pasted it. All right. Yes, this was down here, and this is another one. And the artillery hits some trees. Leaves shatter down around you. It's your
Alright.
turn.
Now, do we want to kick these guys' ass or just get out of here?
It's your call, man.
We're currently engaged. We should try to get them to retreat.
Alright, then, well,
We
going
do
to
need to take
activate.
out the artillery first, if at all possible. But that's just not in our options, it seems.
Going to activate that and turn the shield up against one of these 2 artillery users.
Okay.
And then, how far can I move in a round?
You have 4 movement built in, and you can use a quick action to move 4 more spaces. Or you could wait and let move Pyro first.
Your base movement is free. You can always move up to your speed for free. There is an action called a boost, which takes a quick action to it lets you move again. Much like Iron Claw, which I know you're familiar with. It's basically only one action type, one action of a type per turn, except for free actions, which you can do as many times as you have free actions.
Okay, well then, each hex is 3 meters.
No, each hex is 1 movement. If you want to.
You're overthinking it, Arcloid.
Well, would I be able to move here with one move and a boost?
Yeah, but you would be in the lake, and you would have to roll agility to not sink. Because you don't have a flight system.
Okay, well, I've got that +1 to agility, so my agility only says 1. What should it be for my Lancer? Not my Lancer, my
It's one.
Airbus. Okay, then I'll roll it.
which means +1, a d20 +1. Yep, it's right there.
Okay.
Did you have advantage for some reason?
I should have difficulty on.
Oh, the difficulty. I was like, wait a second, that's 14 minus 5 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah, you managed it. You can attack it.
All right. Well then, heavy charge blade on him.
No, I don't think so, because it's a heavy weapon, and you would need a barrage action for this, right?
Okay.
No, super heavy requires a barrage.
Oh,
Heavy is
super
fine,
heavy.
I
Okay,
believe.
then you're right. Okay, heavy weapon. Go ahead. And you hit a Ronin. For 5 damage. Describe how you hit it.
Probably chops off the little plates at the end of his toes where it grips around. Does quite a mess on the feet, basically, as it's flying above the lake.
Then I'll just go ahead and roll for the Ronin. Uh, so. Yes. And the Ronin hits you, stabs you back for 5 damage. And then the Ronin takes a boost action to fly out of this lake because it doesn't like being in the lake.
I'm gonna do a quick interjection, say that when he hits, I'm going to nominate the Ronin for an extra 3 damage via the turret. So the turret's ability is to do that exactly once around.
Yes, it's fine. I have noted it down.
Alright.
Pyro.
Sorry, a second. Just the same moment I shoved food in my mouth. Alright. Much as I said before, to Griff and to many people, there's only one proper build for an Everest, and we've all copied each other. Because I also take the GMS shield type. But I declare it against one of these. You know what? I'm going to mark the guy with the heart. I love you. I choose to shield myself against his assault rifle because it has. You know what? That doesn't make any sense, but I'm doing it anyway. Since he has a reliable weapon. That is a protocol which you do at the beginning of your turn, and is a free action. Then I'm going to move. I have a movement of 5 because I'm all agility. Up here. Just check something real quick. That's not the thing. Okay, and then I'm going to boost to get here. And then I am going to ram. I'm going to ram the samurai. Ronin. I'm going to ram the Ronin.
Yes, go ahead. Ronin, Samurai. Same, but different.
Right. Hold on a sec. I also have.
Feel responsible for starting that now.
I have Juggernaut 1. I took a boost before I rammed him. So I get +1 accuracy. Soft cover applying here?
No.
Okay.
Ram is kind of a melee action.
It's a crit, but it doesn't matter, because rams don't matter to crits.
Yeah, and now let's see. What is Ram rolled with? It's rolled with hollow agility.
I am in the middle of remembering that myself. Unfortunately, if you
But
just look up the word RAM, you get 259 results.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. I just looked up. He can't match your result anyway. So
Okay. Well,
then
first I'm pushing him back to the lake.
The target doesn't get any defense against it. As long as you hit with the ram, the target is knocked prone and moved away.
yes.
Now, why can't I seem to find the RAM rules? What is the base distance on a RAM?
Ram is on page 105.
Yeah, unfortunately, RAM is one of those words that you get every instance of if you don't look it up right. Like, I got
Oh, yeah.
program.
I've been using the bookmarks, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the combat actions at the moment.
Oh, yeah, you know what's... Oh, god damn it. I was on that page. I was on that page. I was zoomed up where boost was at the bottom of my screen, so I didn't even see RAM. Okay, so I knock him 3 places into the lake then.
Yes, I moved him free.
Alright.
I don't suppose threat activates when someone is pushed through a threatened radius.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, that's kind of the tactical stuff. So
If so, you could go ahead and take a swing on him as he barrels past you again.
All right.
Actually, I think it does matter. I don't think forced movement matters.
Yeah.
I think it says that it has to be willingly moved.
okay. Done.
Let's see, that's 1, 2.
For melee and Overwatch actions with certain weapons, base threat is 1 for all things, so we just have to go look at Overwatch.
And I would, if I move some on a boost, do an action, can I complete moving?
What? I didn't catch your question.
If I
You can
took,
finish.
I can finish moving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I move out 3 into the lake as well. I am going to overcharge, taking 1 heat, and I would like to try and grapple.
I will go ahead and make the quick reference. The quote here on Overwatch is, if any enemy starts any movement inside of threat of one of your weapons, you can immediately make a skirmish action as a reaction against that target using that weapon. You can make 1 Overwatch reaction per round. So the only thing is, it would have to move through your threat, which is a very rare circumstance to be pushed through, I suppose.
Oh, well, in that case, he's still within his threat.
So, yeah, he moves into your threat and then moves while in it, and that is the point you get to attack. So, Ark, you could preempt that real quick with an Overwatch if you want, and then we could do the grapple, I guess.
Might as well do the
A
grapple.
swing and a miss.
Yeah.
No,
You were-
no, hold on. Page 95, involuntary movement. Mechs that are pushed, pulled, knocked around, or involuntarily moved do not provoke reactions and ignore engagement with their movement unless specified.
Aha, there we go then.
I knew I read it somewhere because I had this whole idea about making a mech that just pushes you around Overwatch zones.
It would be very rude.
So then go ahead and take your grapple action.
Let me just double check that I'm not getting another... No, okay, no, that's for something after I grapple. 12.
Don't you get accuracy because it's prone?
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't a 12 already hit him?
Yeah, but grapple is I roll 2, isn't it? Or is
Yeah,
grapple
well, I mean,
against me?
we'll just go ahead and roll then if I need to make a accuracy. I
Yeah,
didn't.
no, you don't. Okay, it's prone grappled. And if I'm correct, all three of you took your turns.
I believe so.
That's correct.
So, and one of the artillery took his turn.
Oh wait, I need to make an agility, don't I? I'm in the lake.
Yes, you can make it next turn when you actually do something. Because you ramming and grappling kinda doesn't depend too much on you not falling into the lake. Or be too hindered too much.
Got you.
But
So we've
just
turned this
forget it.
ambush into a pool party.
Yes, it's
And I'm
And-
realizing now that there's exactly as many mechs as they have left. So eliminate more mechs.
the other artillery fires at U0 because it doesn't want to hit its body.
Okay, I have cover, but it does have that drone out there. Probably
And-
cancels out.
It hits a lot of leaves.
Amazingly, there are a lot of branches it can hit on the way down.
Yes,
Poor artillery.
yes, poor artillery.
I'm almost wondering if I should bother targeting them if they're just gonna be like this the whole time.
Yeah. The archer is going to suppress Cobra again, and this time I will remember that he has to add difficulty to his rolls. And it's going to attack him too. And Cobra doesn't have cover anymore. And the archer is so surprised that anybody voluntarily flies over the lake. So it only hits for his reliable 3 damage.
He just watched his friend jump into the lake, try to leave, and then get tackled back in. And that's a little surprising, I think.
Yes!
Is it 3 damage?
3 damage, yes.
How did you get above your total hit points, Ark?
I shouldn't be.
You were listed at 16 hit points there. Your total is 14, so somehow you were 2 over your total hit points.
And it was -3 from the 14 already, so I should be
9, I think.
-6.
Yes, you should be at 9.
Well, you were at 11 from the 3 minus 14, and you just took 3, so that's 11, right? I mean, 9. Now I'm doing it.
No, he should be at 9. No,
Alright. I got it fixed. Sorry about that.
Well, it's interesting on Roll20. If you go above your maximum hit points, it'll have your green bar, and it'll put a plus sign on the right-hand side of the bar.
I saw that. I didn't know what that was.
I didn't either. That's why I was checking.
And
Used to it just sending the rest of your bar out to the side so you see more of it.
And Cobra, you forgot to add 1 heat for activating your shield system.
Alright, so where would that be? Reactor stress?
If you on your token, the red circle. Yeah, I forgot to do that too.
Yes, reactor stress only happens when you overheat. But now, first Colonel Bright shoots his missile launcher at 0.
Oh boy.
Yeah, blast is blast, and he has to move 1 space to be able to hit you. And blast is blast, and he doesn't want to hit his Ronin buddy, so yeah, he shoots at you.
Yep.
You
Okay.
still got cover, and that's a miss.
Oof. Yeah, -6 is kind of really harsh there.
Yeah, the smoke from the crashed shuttle got in the way, but we still have 2 more guys. No, he can take a scan action, quick take attack action, and attacks Cobra. I think an 8 versus E defense is enough to hit, so you get 2 heat.
How much was that damage?
It's heat. It's not damage.
Mhm.
It's heat. So yeah, he tries to get you a little bit overheated. And then I'll have the archer fire at you. Oh, when Fright's turn started, he uses his reposition action to allow this guy to reposition. And 4. And then it's the archer's turn. He shoots at Cobra. And that's a hit for 5 damage. Oh no, I already fired with the archer, sorry. Then it's the other sword, but it's still 5 damage.
Okay.
6 damage. Sorry. And this sword moves, and this sword also does a attack action. And it does nothing. The other sword also shoots at Cobra. 1d20 plus 1d. And that's so much a hit. 6 more damage, Cobra.
Nice critical.
Yeah, he can't crit.
Understandable, but still nice.
All right, that took me down to -3 again.
All right, this time you
Another
roll 2d6. By the way, low numbers are bad. And you take the lowest number that you roll.
So,
Another system trauma.
yes, roll another d6. Okay, one of your weapon mount is destroyed. Choose which.
Charge blade.
All right, you're left with just the heavy one now.
And you're back at 11, because again, it rolls over.
And because this guy can still use his normal move action, I roll agility to get him over the ship. He tries to jump over the ship and reach Pyro.
Wait, Pyro? Pyro's in the middle of the
Zero,
lake.
Zero. Because Zero got a reddish mag and Pyro got a green one. Yes, he reaches 0 and it.
Hey, this
Ooh.
isn't my final form.
Oh, I thought he already moved.
No, the other move was Colonel Bright's reposition trade.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So he has hopped over the fence and he's now here with me. Hi, how you doing?
Yes, and he tries to knock you prone via ram action.
Okay. Yep, that's hit. So he knocks me prone
No,
and
yeah,
gets to push me, I think.
It's a contested check. So you get to roll plus hull.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's.
No, it's just an attack. Ram is
It's
just
an
an attack. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a melee attack.
Okay, then sorry, Which one was contested?
Contested is somebody trying to break a grapple. A ram is just a melee attack. A grapple is just a attack.
Okay, then it hits and it knocks you down and you are prone.
Okie doke.
So, I think everybody moved.
Yeah, but that's everything.
All of us have, and I think all of them have too now.
Yes. It's your turn.
Let's see what prone does and what I need to do for it. Statuses and conditions. Prone.
Yeah, page 115. Everybody attacking you gets a +1 accuracy, and you are slowed and counters moving difficult terrain.
Oh, there we go. Just quote, stand up instead of taking regular movement. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, which of you wants to go first?
Well, if nobody else does, I'm going to attack the guy I'm grappling. I think I have +3 advantage. Or accuracy. I'm talking about the wrong game. First, for Duelist, Man at Arms. Boom. Because I'm going to attack with a Charged Blade, which is my main melee weapon. Another one for Brawler, which is Hold and Lock. Boom. Also, this guy's prone, because I rammed him first. Boom.
Yes!
You still have that leadership die too if you just want to be ridiculous about it.
I think there's a limit to how many you can add. Also, there's not much real need. Oh, sorry, it's not a charged melee weapon. It's a tactical melee weapon, which is still main melee.
Yes.
Let's see. Accuracy, 3.
The limit is 4, but you're right, it doesn't get you much to roll the 4th accuracy dice.
And I didn't even crit.
You didn't. Is that 3 damage?
Yeah, 3 kinetic. Otherwise, I've got no real... Let's see, hold on a sec here. You know what? I'm going to take this Ronin out. I'm going to activate my core system. Power up. To get 2 free quick actions. As free actions, which means I can repeat. I still have +2 accuracy. Man at Arms no longer applies. But the fact he's still prone, and I've still got Hold and Lock active. So I'm going to make 2 more skirmish actions with my tactical melee weapon.
Yes.
Ba-boom.
And
What the
the
hell?
first action is enough to kill him.
Alright.
So
Well, that leaves me with still 1 quick action left.
yeah, describe how you kill him.
Oh, I probably just stabbed this very medieval-looking building-sized sword. Well, not building-sized. I'm not that tall. These mechs are actually surprisingly in the middle range of size. Car-sized sword through his reactor. So, just explodes, but the lake probably muffles most of the explosion.
Yeah, it falls underneath the water, and then there's just like a poof, muffled and like a small wave.
Alright, my other quick action then is going to be a boost. I'm back on the shore next to this guy. Also, my shield is no longer on this guy over here, because it only ends to the end of my turn. I am done.
Alright, still shielding myself from the...
No. The enemy
Yeah,
is
it's enemies
Sorry.
next.
Sorry.
enemies next. And the artillery uses the fact that you are right in the open and attack you, Cobra, again.
Alright, did...
No! The artillery
Well,
is...
Poor
What's bad, but actually
artillery.
my shield was still active.
Yeah. I mean, the other artillery shot, but it doesn't matter. It just can't hit. Okay. He subs in his cockpit, and it's your turn.
You said you had the shield on the other one, the one that hasn't fired yet, right, Ark?
Okay, then yes.
Or I mean, this is just my question. Like, do you still have your shield up since it's going to go down when your turn starts?
Yeah, he's
I was
still
gonna
got
put it
his
up on
shield
the
up.
same one.
Well, remember, you're taking 1 heat every time you activate it.
Okay, then I was unaware of that. Thank you.
Okay. So, well, that's the thing. If you're shielded against the next possible artillery strike against you since you're still in the open, I could go first and let you take advantage of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now I'll go first, and there's a bush between me and this guy, and I'm on the ground. So I am going to go ahead and do a set of actions. I'm going to go ahead and overcharge to start with. So I need to roll a 1d3 and gain 2 heat. And I'm doing that to lock on to him. That'll give me +1 accuracy. The second thing I'm doing is I'm going to use my full action to stabilize, which should let me reload. Let me go find stabilize here real quick. I can do any of the following. I can reset my heat gauge, which I'll go ahead and do right now. So that puts me back down to 0. And I will go ahead and reload my Cyclone Pulse Rifle. So as I'm sitting there, it's just a small cloud of heat, a whole bunch of mechanical clanking and mist forming. It's going to start charging up, and I'm going to go ahead and activate my core power to... Wait, do I even need to? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll
So,
activate my core power.
okay.
I only need to quick attack him with the skirmish, but I do need to do that to be able to.
Was that first thing you did?
Target him.
But was that a free action?
I did that as an overcharge.
Okay. That was confused me, that's all.
I
Yeah, but
understand.
don't
In
you?
that case, though, I'm going to make my other action before I fire to put another turret over here.
Okay, isn't scanner quick tech for which you have
Well, that's why he
to
said overcharge.
roll?
Yeah, I need at least one more action to do this. And
Okay, you don't.
if I didn't choose to lock on, I probably could have done it by overcharging, but I also wanted the accuracy anyway. So, and also I want to put up a turret.
Okay.
So I'm doing a whole lot of things here. So he's locked on, I'm loaded, and I'm doing a skirmish action now to shoot him. He has 1 point of cover, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have +1 because I'm accurate, and then +1 because I locked on, so I am at a total of +1.
Okay. Doesn't your hacker thingy now overheat him because you consume lock on?
Say that again?
Your hacker trait when you consume a lock on.
I think that's only when I use it to do a quick attack action against them. Quick
Okay.
attack.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I've
When you consume lock on as part of a tech attack.
okay, then just go ahead and shoot him.
Okay, so now I will go ahead and shoot him. So after a whole bunch of setup, something pops off my rig over to the side that he doesn't pay attention to. Blam.
And he uses the brace reaction to half the damage.
Okay, that is a good choice.
'Cause
And then just to clarify, since he's probably not going to explode from that, right? Now that he's braced,
no.
I will go ahead and nominate him for the new turret to take 3 damage.
And
So 9 damage overall. Remember, you're round up in this game.
yes, okay.
Yeah. So that
Your
was a complicated turn and setup, but it did manage to accomplish something fun. And I'm still on my back just going, well, I've used everything I had, I'm unloaded, I'm on my back. And he's not dead. Well, I'm fucked. So I'm gonna go ahead and shout over to Cobra and go finish one of those on the shore and give you a d6. So you can
Alright.
go ahead and use that leadership on your next attack against someone.
You only have a limited amount, right? When you give one out, it doesn't get rid of the old ones you gave out?
Correct. I've already used up to. I have one left.
Right. I just wanted to make sure that when you give one away, your previous one doesn't go away.
No,
Right, it doesn't go away.
but now it's the other artillery's turn, and he shoots Cobra, while Cobra is still in the open. And he uses the drone and gets -2 from the shield. But yes, it hits! It hits!
It's so joyous of you.
So,
Oh,
5
that
damage.
has +4 on it, but that's fine. You'd probably still hit even with that.
Well, no, the -2 is at the end.
Yeah, it's
So accuracy
plus-
from the drone, I guess.
yes, accuracy is from the drone. And the drone's accuracy always cancels out with your soft cover, but now he is in the open and doesn't have cover.
Very nice.
So, Cobra, you take 5 damage, and now it's your turn.
Okay, so and move.
I have to remember you, if you move, the archer gets a free shot on you as reaction.
Well, in that case, I'm going to take a heat and turn my shield to.
And then go for it anyway.
Yes.
You. Okay, then do it.
So I can move 4, which is 12 meters. Yes.
4 hexes.
Yes.
Just measure everything by hexes. It'll be easier for you.
All right.
And
And this course is inactive. Does that add a heat?
but please repost your question. What?
Core system active, power up.
Yes, it
This turn only, you can make an additional full action as a free action or 2 quick actions as a free action.
No, it's just
But
a core power. It's just you can only activate them once for a long period of time. I don't remember what the time span is.
Okay.
I think until full repair.
Well,
Yeah.
I will be able to do a barrage action after that move, right?
Yeah, one full action. A barrage action is a full action.
All right, and I only have the heavy charge blade left, but can I apply fists to faces
No, you
by
can't.
actually just punching the mech with his fist?
No, you can't. But wait,
Yeah.
before you do this,
Sorry.
the archer gets to shoot you and hits you for 5 damage.
Is that with them 2 difficulty they have applied to their shot?
Yes, is it 2 difficulty or is it -2?
2 difficulty. Shield says +2 difficulty.
Okay.
He
then-
also has +2 difficulty if he was going to attack that guy, but he didn't.
Okay, then I roll 2d6.
How much was the damage?
Yes, and he gets +2 to hit, and for his 2 difficulty he rolled only once, so yeah, he still hits.
What was the damage?
5 damage.
Oh, you're right on the edge.
Yep.
And I roll for Mr. Bright if he gets his maneuvers again. No, he doesn't. Okay, you can attack now.
Okay.
Well, you rolled a 2. Pretty sure that's a miss.
What?
All right.
He rolled a 2.
So I was thinking about powering up and going again with a. Would that be a full action to hit with a barrage? What do I use to just hit with that one weapon?
You've got one weapon. It's just a heavy weapon, so you probably, if you're using your core power up, you just probably want to make 2 quick attacks, since they're considered free actions, and you can double down on free actions as anything.
And don't forget, on one of your attacks, you can also roll the d6 for leadership.
All right, I'll do that with this one. So how do I add this?
On your sheet, on the upper right-hand corner,
But
you click on accuracy and you just put 1 there.
but remember, you are impaired for this round, so you get 1 difficulty on everything. So it cancels out with the leadership dice.
Okay, that's good.
Oh.
Like on another 6. So now
No.
I add difficulty.
No, it cancels out with the leadership dice.
Well, no.
But
I'm
don't-
assuming that's what he just rolled because he has nothing there. And now he's asking if the next attack has difficulty, which it would.
Oh, yeah, yes. The next attack has difficulty.
Thank you. And here we go.
And
That's a little better.
You didn't put the difficulty on there though.
I did.
If you mouse over it, it says you didn't. You see where it says 10 plus parentheses nothing plus 0? There's no difficulty there. You rolled naturally a 10.
Well,
But
I know, sometimes
put
the sheet
difficulty at-
messes you up. So you just gotta roll a d6 and minus that from 10.
oh, don't bother for this attack. You it didn't hit anyway. So you can roll
Okay.
your last attack.
Just
No, that-
laying into him.
That was his last attack.
No,
oh,
he
never
got
mind.
His core is 2 free actions. Those are 2 actions right there.
yeah, but the first action was his regular action still.
No, because he rolled a 2. Scroll up. You know up where you rolled a 10 to attack him? He rolled his attack first, and you said, no, wait, now the archer attacks. He moved out of the lake.
Okay, you're right. I got confused, and it doesn't matter. You swing widely at the ace, and you miss him all the way.
This is like a champ.
Missing like a champ, right. So,
You're like the sparring partner of Muhammad Ali. He's getting punched to hell.
and then who acted this turn?
We've all acted. Now it's just the rest of the bad guys.
Yup.
You all act. Okay. Yeah, and right, and the 2 artillery acted, and none of the other guys, right?
I don't know, man. That's on you.
Yeah, sorry, I get confused. It's a little bit complicated, sir.
Yeah, maybe you just
Because
want to
we're
like
all
mark
learning.
them as you go through or something.
Yes, I try to do something. And he is gonna disengage, so you get your reaction, but it still has a disadvantage.
Oh, it's not taking the disengage action, it's just moving away.
Yes, right. He moves away. Cobra, you can attack him once more.
Alright.
Because
I have difficulty highlighted in pink. Don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe sometimes you had to deselect
You also
it.
need to adjust the number on the right, so.
I did it. I had it adjusted to +1 because it doesn't go to negatives.
Well, no,
And
you don't. You just
that
put
was the
1
first
there. But yeah, no, sometimes it just doesn't read it. It has never worked for me. It's worked for Griff once.
We'll get it to work eventually.
I mean, like I said, so
Oh,
long as you can
unfortunate.
mouse over the number and you can see when it rolls and when it doesn't roll. Alright, so what now, GM?
So, yeah, I just had to read up the brace action. The ace kind of wants to shoot Cobra because taking out 1 damage, 1 cartridge first is great, but Cobra now got cover again. but he got cover ignoring weapons. Isn't it great? Does a 9 hit?
Default is 8, so
Yeah,
I
it hits.
have agility 1, so I don't think that matters, does it?
No. So you take 4 more damage.
A tie is a hit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that evasion is 1-for-1 with agility, which would make you a 9 evasion. But if a tie is a hit, then that still hits, yeah.
So, and roll another structure check.
3d6.
System trauma again. Roll another d6.
You only have 1 weapon slot left, right?
So yeah, your last weapon also is defunct now. You can take the improvised full action melee. Improvised attack, it's called. The full action, so you can hit the enemies with your feet and your head and headbutt them and stuff like that. But all your weapons are now gone.
Cobra, the pilot of Monty Python's Black Knight.
So and
It's just a flesh wound. Also, you're on your last structure though, so
and and I think I'm gonna lock on with the last action on 0, and then the archer will attack Cobra.
oh, he has 11 sensor range.
Oh, sorry, he will lock on Pyro, not 0. I mess up your max
It's
because
all cool.
no, he
okay. Imagine it this way: my mech's name is Helios, right? Helios associated with fire.
with the sun, yes.
How about this? My mech has more heat than the Black Knight does. Heat also associated with fire.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I'm edgy. There we go.
So,
Also, his
and
mech not red. The background of his picture is red.
yeah, I'm zoomed out, so it's reddish. Cobra takes 5 more damage, and you are impaired again. And suppressed, he takes the suppress action as the second action. So if you move, he gets to shoot you.
I don't know if you want to consider it, Cobra, but now might be the time to eject.
You could also just like plain retreat too.
Yeah. And
Alright, how much? Oh, it's 5 damage?
5 damage, yes. And then the guy in melee range with pyro attacks. Oh no, I think I moved the archer before he does this. So I can it's only 1d6. I can't do it. Okay, he misses you.
No, it's a tie. So he hits.
Only one of those die is supposed to apply. So
Oh,
it's three
okay.
less.
Yes,
That's
yes.
why.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
Yeah, it's. I have to figure out a way to do the advantage thing. But he scans you again. Not scans you. He locks you again for next round. And this other guy shoots at 0.
I'm gonna make some tea. I'll be right back.
Which guy?
The other assault guy who's close
I
to
thought he
you.
already made his move just getting out there and knocking me over in the first place.
No, this was last round.
Oh, so this is a new round and it's their first turn then.
Okay, I'm completely confused with Franz.
It,
Okay.
in
They
in
were-
this round, they came in and knocked me over, and then I spent my turn trying to take him out.
Yeah, the three of us took our actions, and we've been waiting for them to finish off everything that they've done, so it'll be a new round.
Okay.
You know what
yeah,
might be an option here? If you put everybody on a turn counter, and then put everybody who hasn't acted as a 1, and then when they take their turn, just turn them into a 0.
Okay. I do that. How do I do that?
Just add them to the turn. Right-click the token, and just say add to turn.
Okay, it's your action. Sorry, I got.
It's just something I've seen somebody else do on their stream before. So that way they just put 1, 0, 1, 0. That sort of thing.
I'm back. All right. Did I miss any?
Nope, we were just figuring out whose turn it was.
Yeah, I. Okay, sorry. So, you all start with zeros, and whoever acted gets back to 1. We can do it this. And it's your player's turn.
Top the round then. Anyone want more leadership?
I still got the last one. But I am going to boost to do nothing, because now my other quick action, I'm going to ram the guy next to me for a +1 accuracy, because I boosted first.
But couldn't you attack him with his? Okay, I don't.
Nope. Juggernaut, remember? I
Yeah,
have
but-
Juggernaut, which gives me a +1 accuracy to ram after I've boosted.
Yeah.
I always crit on the things that don't matter when I crit. Anyway, I push him to 1, 2.
And
I
one more.
follow through with a move, which is still free. Then
Oh,
I am going to overcharge.
Oh, you push him free.
Push him 3. But I only want to push him 2. So I'm pushing him 2 here, because I want to be between these two guys. Rolling for overheat. 2. Yeah, go ahead and add 2 here. Okay. Taking a overcharge action, I am now going to stab him, which gives me +3 accuracy.
Okay.
Which I guess is now down to 2 because of cover. I'm going to use that leadership to make it a 3 anyway. Might as well. Do not crit, but I deal 7 kinetic damage. To the assault guy, if I wasn't clear. I meant that guy.
Yes. Then he takes the brace reaction. And he takes 4 damage.
Alright, I've
I'm
marked
going to
myself
nominate
as a
him to
1.
take an additional 3 damage.
3 more. Got it.
Alright, I've marked myself 1 on the turn order to signify that I have taken my turn.
You know what? I'm going to nominate him to take an additional 3 damage.
Yes. Then he got 10 damage in total.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I was really hoping that would finish him off.
No.
You know, I've killed 4 mechs now. Or at least 4 mech pilots, possibly. I didn't see anybody eject out into the middle of that lake.
And now let me think. The ace, I removed the clock on this one because it's a new
Oh,
turn.
actually, a quick point of clarification. I've only rolled a 16 on that attack, not a 17. I did not get one of those accuracies because I just recalled something. I only get that when I'm grappling. I did not grapple, I rammed. But that only changes it by 1 because it makes the 4, or actually makes the 3 non-existent. No, I still roll 17. Never mind. I'm just voicing everything out loud. Brain garbage.
The ace tries if he gets his maneuvers back. He still doesn't.
Oh, I thought you were going to have this guy go since you just knocked off his turn.
Yeah. No, I didn't knock off his turn. I knocked off his brace marker.
Right, that's just supposed to indicate he's only going to get 1. There we go.
And but Assault uses his reposition to allow this guy to move. And Assault then shoots at Cobra.
Wait. Who took their turn?
The ace is taking his turn, and he uses his reposition to allow the Assault to move. And
Okay.
then he uses his attack to attack at Cobra.